There's been a lot of debates in the professional services field whether you need to specialize or remain a generalist in your field. Today, I was reviewing the service offer sheet of one of my colleagues, and what struck me is that the service is geared towards small businesses, but it's very broad. It includes a lot of different disciplines such as vision setting and collaboration and leadership and scaling, and really a long list of services that feels a little bit like the menu of a Chinese restaurant with lots and lots and lots of options. And the feel I got for it is that this offer is not very mature yet. And that I confirmed that with my colleague who said, yes, we are trying to venture into the territory of small businesses, but we're still looking for what exactly we could provide to these businesses and what these businesses are really willing to buy from us. And so this led me to think that the debate whether you should focus or stay general shouldn't be looked at one or the other better than the other. It has to be put in context of where you are in your journey, and it has to be understood as maybe a cursor that you set for a specific intent. As long as you stay mindful, strategic, and as I just said, intentional about your choice. So let's look at both extremities and discuss what you get. What are the trade-offs? If you stay a generalist, if you really go broad and think, okay, yeah, I can help my clients in whatever capacity. I will do whatever they need and whatever they want because I want to be in service. I think this is a great approach. It's a great, it's a wonderful intent to be wanting to help and really be the person of the situation and do whatever works for them. However, the trade-off is that because you're going to be dealing with many situations and not a small set of patterns and situations, it's going to take you a lot of time. It's going to take you way longer to learn a broader scope of situations versus focusing and narrowing it down and specializing here. But on the other hand, the benefit of doing this is that you may capture more clients more quickly because you can be more versatile. You're not so picky. However, I'm going to kind of bounce back and forth between pros and cons here. So now a negative, what could be seen as a negative point is that because you don't specialize, you don't learn so quickly, you can't charge more. So your profitability is going to be lower. And you're going to be another plus sign, kind of going again back and forth, is that you can work and hire people who are also generalists, who are not set or not over specialized and can be versatile on the other hand. So that's how I would think about staying general and offering a broad array of services that ranges, like I said, from leadership coaching to offer development, scheduling, planning, for is a particular audience. Now, let's look at specialization. And I'm going to start by using my case. MetaHelm specializes in strategic narrative for CEOs, founders, and leadership teams of professional services. What we do is that we help them build a strategic narrative that makes their company not only successful per common standards, meaning revenue, profitability, and business success, but also a company that they love. So a company that is also soulful and mindful. And I set this course over time. In the beginning, I was quite vague and quite fuzzy with MetaHelm. I was actually offering graphic facilitation services and high stakes presentations and meeting development. So it was fairly broad, broad array of companies. But this helped me really quickly. Quickly, like I said, in the previous part of the discussion, onboard a lot of clients, get my name out, get some experience, get some revenue in. Now, the specialization helps me command higher rates, higher profitability, I'm also, in the case of specialization, here is a positive thing that I've noticed, is that if you pick that, you get more easily referable. People know me for marketing strategy. They think, oh yeah, we need a new positioning, we need a new sales deck, we need to align our team with our strategy. We think, and I know of somebody, meaning MetaHelm and me, I can refer Guillaume more quickly, more easily. People will recognize and connect the dots between the problems that they see and the solution that I can provide. So that's a really, really strong plus here. Now, that specialization happened over time. And I had to say, to get there, I had to say no to some business. I had to say no. I had to make some harsh decisions and close the door to some of my previous clients who wanted my older services. And I was somewhat able to do it because I had the financial possibility to do it, but it was all measured. It was all mindfully and soulfully done. I was following what I was supposed to be doing, my soul, but I was also doing it mindfully, strategically, and intentionally. So I hope this helps you make the right choice between being a generalist and specialize, and not think that these are just black and white, these are good or bad. I don't like to hear the narrative that being a generalist is really a poor choice, and specialization is the only thing that you should be doing. I think I would bring a little bit of a grain of salt in this picture, and really again and look at this and look at the decision that you need to make in the context of where you are in your business, your skill sets, your abilities, your capacity to, because sometimes I am very specialized in something, but sometimes I have extra capacity, and I'll be glad to work on a new topic that I'm interested in, that expands my scope a little bit with somebody that, with the type of client I don't know yet, just to explore more avenues. It is a way to innovate in a way. It is a way to do research and development, to be able to dabble a little bit in the generalist space as you are specializing in something. And I make the decision based on my context. Maybe today I have, today meaning, in the moment I have more capacity, and then I'm going to adjust my scope. I'm just going to be more flexible. So with that, I want to leave you with this message: be soulfully mindful about the decision whether you should specialize or stick with a broad scope of services. I hope this helps.